Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group, and today is Friday, November 2024. There was no treats yesterday on Halloween from the financial markets, only tricks. It was one of the worst days of the month, I think the worst day in about a month for the U.S. stock market, and very weak ending to October. And lots of news out there, narrative about the election and various other things. But I really think it was that the market kind of cracked some support levels and some option trading and algorithms just kind of forced the market down. We're bouncing back today. So Friday is All Saints Day. So hopefully we get a reprieve and a rebound in the markets. So this morning we had the jobs report for October. Only 12,000 jobs were estimated to be created in October. The estimates were for 106,000. So this points to a pretty weak jobs market. And there's another opposing statistic I think was interesting. It comes from Jim Bianco pointed it out. It's from one of the government surveys. But Jim Bianco, who's a good follow on Twitter and LinkedIn and like that, is an economist in Chicago. He points out, and I'll put the chart up here, he points out that there's a record amount of people planning a foreign trip. So just think about that. I mean, like he points out, not many people need to travel abroad. It's usually a sign of discretionary decisions and spending. So a record amount of people planning, a foreign trip, yet the job market is weak. And I think this points back to, the K-shaped economy, which I have talked about previously, is if you think about the letter K, the upward sloping part of it is the elites and the people doing real well in our economy. And the downward sloping is the people that are working class, I guess, and really getting hurt by the inflation and various obstacles in the economy. And I think this points towards the division in our country now, and and also I think it supports the rise of the populist movement in terms of the division economically between these two things. And again, the Bianco points out the discretionary part versus the jobs market. So the stock market is rebounding today. I think it's kind of set up for a rebound. There's plenty of kind of hedging and worry over Tuesday, the election. And I think I said before, Wednesday was the Fed decision. It's on Thursday the 7th. So, two big events next week, but, I think that the market could, unless there's some really strange outcome in either of those events, that the markets, might set up for a rally. So have a good weekend. Thank you for listening. We'll talk next week. Goodbye.